Junior Birdie has it here. It's my Pachachka for my literacy narrative. And first off, this is a picture of my high school at Honey Falls, Lima. I attended this school district for about 12 years, and throughout that time, I've been a part of many different English classes, so my literacy ability has grown substantially over time. Throughout this long time period, I have been able to enhance my literacy level significantly through different situations or events that I've gone through, and also the use of different technology. Here we have a picture of a stopwatch, and as you can see, my amazing athletic ability allowed me to stop it exactly on 1 second. The first situation that has enhanced my literacy skills is one that has affected me my entire life so far, and will continue to do so. The situation consists of having 3 older brothers who are all very successful. Having 3 older brothers gives me inspiration to work hard at everything I do in order to make sure I'm not the one brother that's left out or left behind. Here's a picture of all of us. An example of how the rest of my family inspires me comes from my junior year in high school. Going to school that year, I knew that my older brother Tyler did not take AP English, so I took this as an opportunity to surpass him in at least one subject. Even though the class was pretty difficult, in the end it did help me within my literacy. Here's a picture of me and my brother. Having 3 older brothers has enhanced my reading and writing ability, because without the incentive to be the most successful brother, I would not have the drive to do so well in school. How well each of us did in school was the biggest competition for me, and because of this my literacy level has been greatly affected. Here's a picture of me and my brothers just hanging out at one of our lacrosse games. The next event or situation that has helped improve my literacy skills occurred during the first few weeks of my freshman year in high school. This event consisted of being placed in the reading and writing lab. This is a class for students who struggle in English and need extra help. Here we have a picture of a student being tutored, and this is what it basically felt like for me to be. When I first got my schedule for my classes that I needed to take my freshman year, I noticed that I was being placed in reading and writing lab. This was upsetting to me because I knew that I was a good student, and I was also embarrassed to be seen as someone who needed extra help. This is shown in this picture of me. After a few weeks in the class, fortunately, my teacher did let me out due to my ELA test scores. Here we have a picture of a Scantron to symbolize my test scores that were required to get me out of reading and writing lab. Even though I did not take the class for the entire semester, it did help me with my literacy level in the long run. This is because I did not want to be in that kind of situation again where I was embarrassed, so I used it as inspiration. In addition to the different events and situations that improve my literacy skills, like having 3 older brothers, there are also many forms of technology that further enhance my abilities. During my first year of middle school, the principal and the rest of the higher-ups decided that it would be a good idea to purchase laptops for the entire student body. The capabilities that these laptops possess were endless. At any time of the day, I could open up my computer and write an essay or do anything that had been assigned. If I wanted to do something that needed the internet, all I needed to do was position myself in a place that had Wi-Fi, and I was set to go. Since I could do almost anything I wanted, wherever I wanted, with my new computer, my literacy skills soon improved. This technological tool made it much easier to do the work that was assigned in class. Instead of having to wait to use a computer at home or at school, I could use my own laptop whenever I wanted in order to get my work done. Since I was able to do my work day after day, I was able to acquire and learn the information and tools within my literacy that were given to me throughout my 3 years of middle school. On the other hand, many people thought that the laptop would only serve as a distraction to the students in my school, and of course at some points it was just that. Sometimes instead of looking up something relevant to my work, I might look up a funny video or start playing a game. With that said, when I'm surfing on the internet, I feel that I'm always reading and writing, which in turn enhances my literacy ability. So another form of technology that has encouraged me to become better within this subject of English is the creation of Instant Messenger, or AIM. With Instant Messenger, anyone can create a screen name, sign into an account, and talk to any of their friends. This program allowed people to communicate with one another whenever they wanted. Within a chat, people could talk about whatever they wanted for as long as they wanted. For me, I would sign into AIM a few times a day to see who else is online and to talk to my friends to catch up on what was going on. Some of the conversations that I had might last a few minutes or even a few hours, depending on what we were talking about. I used this Instant Messenger very frequently when it was popular, and because of this, I feel that my literacy skills have greatly been improved. Due to the fact that I use Instant Messenger quite often, I would write thousands of words each day and not even realize it. At the same time, since my friends would be writing back, I would read about the same amount. Since I would spend hours on this program, the amount of repetition that occurred was so large that in the end, both my reading and writing skills did improve. The third and final form of technology that has helped me improve my literacy skills over the past 3 years is the use of Facebook. Facebook is a relatively new social networking site that has helped me improve throughout my years of high school. This site basically took the place of AOL or AIM when that became out of date. Facebook is a social networking site that allows its users to partake in multiple forms of communication. A member can chat with their friends, post pictures, videos, and play games, and also a lot more. Most people do not view Facebook as an educational site, but I have noticed the benefits from using it over all these years. Throughout high school, I have been able to use Facebook just as much, if not more, than I used AIM. While on this website, I am constantly reading everything that my friends post, and at the same time, posting comments of my own. Even though I may not write as much as I did on AIM, the amount of reading is much higher, which helped me develop a better vocabulary and reading ability. Being a part of a family where I have 3 other brothers and having been placed in reading and writing lab are events or situations that have inspired me to become a better reader and writer. Whenever I needed an extra push to do better in school, I just needed to think about those different events, and I knew that the work would get done because I would be so inspired. In the end, those different situations did get me to start the work that I needed to get done, but the use of laptops during middle school, AIM, and Facebook allowed me to enhance my literacy level and not only finish the work that was assigned to me during class, but finish it in the correct way so that I would get those good grades.